Hey guys, welcome back to It's Simple Why Complicated. Now you know we in the series where we take relationship chaos and hold it up to the light and explain it like we're talking to somebody who just found out their phone has a block button on it for the first time. Hey, I'm your host Keita Pinchin, and today we're stepping into the fourth stage of the narcissist cycle called Hoovering, also as known as the return of the Hey Stranger text, because nothing says I miss you more like I'm reaching out after disappearing for like 47 days or whatever with no explanation. So, picture this, y'all. You're finally moved on. You're healing. You're drinking your water, minding your own business, just living your best life. Now, and then boom, your phone lights up. A message from the person who vanished like they were allergic to communication. It says, "Hey, stranger. Stranger? You're the one who disappeared like a coupon code that expired early, sir or ma'am. I didn't go anywhere." So what hoovering really is, y'all, let me see. How can I break this down? Hoovering is like the narcissist's attempt to pull you back in after the discard, right? It's not love. It's not regret. It's not gross. It's recycling. It's I'm bored. It's my new supply didn't work out and she don't got on my nerves, or he don't got on my nerves. He ain't bringing that energy, that light like you was doing, shining bright like a diamond. It's I need attention and I need control. So I figure I'm gonna take you back off that shelf and I'm gonna play with you just a little bit more, let it last a little bit, make it last forever until I drain you again. So hoovering is that emotional equivalent of someone returning a product that they broke and expecting you to fix it. Because, the narcissist ain't going to fix it. They want you to fix it. Whatever they mess up, you have to fix it. Or you usually the blame for everything. So, like, example one, the God told me to reach out message. Y'all ain't never get one of those before because they be a trip. They disappeared for months, right? Then suddenly they text, "I've been praying and God told me to check on you." And you're thinking, boy or girl, God didn't tell you that. Loneliness did, player, and playette. Number two, example two, the memory lane marathon. They'll send a message like, "Remember that time we laughed so hard?" Yes, I remember. I also remember the time you vanished like rent money. Woo! Example three, the emergency that isn't an emergency. They'll text like, "I need to talk to you. It's urgent." You respond, they say, "I just wanted to hear your voice." Urgent? Sir, ma'am, that's not urgent. That's manipulation with a dramatic soundtrack. Like, what they do that at? Them jokers, I'm telling you, they crafty. They try to come up with a little strategic plan. And then when that stuff don't work, they be out here looking like somebody done stole their bike. Crazy work. The example four, the fake accountability tour. Ooh, this is the best way right here, y'all. Fake accountability. They say, "I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've really been working on myself. And, I'm not perfect. I've been out there, reflecting." Translation, "I won't back in to suck you drive your energy because that new supply ain't hitting on 2 cents. He or she is not a good listener. They don't give good advice. You're so loving and nurturing. I want you back in my life. But the simple truth, y'all, hoovering is not about love. It's about control. It's about access. It's about the convenience. And if they truly cared, they wouldn't have discarded you in the first place. Isn't that something? You try to meet people where they are. You come and you listen. You don't judge. But you see the potential in people and you just want the best for them, but they be on some controlling, obsessive, crazy stuff. So they wouldn't have disappeared without explanation, right? They wouldn't have been returning only when it benefits them only. It's like, come on. If you really trying to have a really great relationship with someone, it could be last like a lifetime. A person is sent to be your blessing, but it ends up turning out to be a lesson because you too stubborn and pig-headed, he or she, to do the work. You got to do the work. You got to be willing to get down and get dirty with doing the work, doing the healing, doing the reflection, taking accountability. Feel what I'm saying? So people like that, man, they better off to be by themselves until they can get their stuff together, because all they're going to do is mess up the flow for you, what God planned for you in your life. You did? So, hoovering is not a compliment. It's a warning, guys. Please take this seriously. Hoovering is a warning. And so what it really does, hoovering triggers confusion, hope, doubt, curiosity, because the narcissist knows exactly which emotional button to press. And that right there, to me, that's dangerous. When you're dealing with somebody who has a pure heart, a good heart, they have empathy. They know how to sound sincere. They know how to make or mimic growth, like they're really grown and done the work. But when you heal and you don't actually did the work on yourself, you recognize the red flags from a mile away. And they know how to perform remorse. But it's not real. It's pure strategy. But if you're a person who done that work and you done that healing and you got Most High in your corner, he's guiding you, you already know what time it is. God will reveal stuff to you before you talk to him, after you talk to him. Even when you pray for him, God will show you. It's a spiritual nudge. So don't play with it. Always keep that in mind. But you can hear that person out. You can hear to see if they gonna do what exactly that God's showing you that they gonna do. And hey, sometimes you hate being right, but boy, ooh-wee, folks will learn one day. So the how to stay grounded during hovering. So number 1, remember the cycles. Love bomb, devalue, discard. We're at now hoovering. This is not a new behavior, baby. It's a rerun, baby. Give me a couple of them reruns. You know what I'm saying? 2, don't respond immediately. Pause. Breathe. Think. Because your nervous system needs a space before you thumbs start typing. Because they always want it to be urgent. They don't want you to think about anything. You know what I'm saying? Because they want you to go head first in it, not thinking, not using your common sense. Number 3, check their consistency, not their words, because you need to see action. A lie don't care who tell it. So anyone can say, I've changed. Consistency proves it. And a narcissist don't do consistency. And guess what? They don't do accountability either. They just want to use you up. 4, stay connected to your support system. I can't stress this enough. Isolation makes hoovering look tempting, but community makes hoovering look ridiculous. Like, child, I ain't about to waste my time or my energy, child boo. 5, block if necessary. Because blocking is not petty. Blocking is about peace. Blocking is about clarity. And it sure is closure. So in closing, That's hoovering. It's simple. Why ever complicated? Next episode is breaking the cycle, becoming unlovable. Because healing isn't just about avoiding the narcissist, it's about becoming the version of yourself who doesn't fall for the performance in the first place. So, hey, stay tuned now. I'm dropping them gems on you, baby. Can you feel me? Remember to like this, subscribe to support your girl's channel, leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about this episode. Have you experienced any of this, or do you know somebody who went through this mess? Because I can tell you firsthand, I was married to what? 13 years, and I'm telling you, I'm served on papers, and it's like heaven. Everything is falling into places the way God wanted me to see fit. And I want to say bless up to everybody who don't gone through this, don't heal from it, and don't learn it. Peace.